Hello everyone and welcome back to Bridge English Channel, the place where people from every culture connect to clear and beautiful English.
Hello, Catherine, and hello to all our listeners around the world. Maybe you're listening from your kitchen, your office, your car, or while taking a walk. We're happy you're here with us. English is a global language now, and learning it helps you connect with people everywhere. From Seoul to São Paulo, from Mumbai to Milan, from Cairo to California. We're all one classroom today.
I'm Catherine.
And I'm John.
Today, before we begin, I want you to imagine something with me. Imagine you walk into a big hall, full of new people. Maybe it's the first day of school, maybe a new job, maybe a community event. You look around and before you hear a single word, before anyone speaks, you already feel something.
Yes, you feel the energy of the people. Some seem friendly, some seem shy. Some seem funny or relaxed, some seem serious or quiet. We feel personalities even before we know the person's name.
And that's exactly why today's lesson is so important. We are not talking about appearance. Not hair, not clothes, not height.
Today we are talking about character and behavior. Who people are inside.
Before we begin, please like this episode and subscribe. Your support helps this channel grow and helps us continue making simple, beautiful English lessons for you.
All right. Let's begin our journey into character.
John, let me start with a simple question. When you meet someone for the first time, what is the first personality quality you notice?
I usually notice if the person is friendly. A friendly person smiles, looks at you, and makes you feel relaxed.
Yes. Friendly is one of the most important personality words in A1, A2 English. Friendly people like talking, meeting others, and making social situations easier.
For example, my neighbor is very friendly. She always says hello.
Another very important word is kind. Kind means someone cares about you and tries to help you.
Yes, kind is deeper than friendly. For example, and she is kind. She helps her classmates when they have problems.
And of course, nice. Nice is the safest and most common word in English when you want to describe someone positively.
When you don't know someone very well, but you have a good feeling, you say, he seems nice.
Good point. Seems is perfect when you are not 100% sure.
For example, the new teacher seems strict, but maybe she's actually very kind.
And now that you said strict, let's explain it.
Strict means the person likes rules. They want you to follow the rules exactly.
Yes. For example, my father is strict about bedtime. Or, my teacher is strict in class.
But strict is not always bad. Strict people sometimes help you grow.
Exactly. They can make you responsible, strong, and successful.
Now, Catherine, let's talk about two words students always confuse. Shy and quiet.
This is very important. Shy means you feel nervous when talking to people. But quiet means you don't talk much. Not because of fear, but because you prefer listening.
For example, he is quiet, but he is not shy. He just listens more.
And sometimes a shy person can talk a lot with close friends. So shy and talkative can exist together.
Yes, for example, she is shy with strangers, but talkative with family.
Talkative means someone loves talking.
My sister is very talkative. She can talk for 1 hour without stopping.
Haha.
Now let's move to behavior. How people act.
A very useful personality word is hardworking. A hardworking person uses energy, time, and focus to do things well.
For example, Mia is hardworking. She studies every night.
And the opposite of hardworking is lazy. But lazy is a strong word.
Yes, you should not call people lazy directly unless you know them very well.
Instead, you can say, he doesn't like working very much.
Softer, more polite.
Now let's talk about polite.
Polite means having good manners, while saying, please, thank you, excuse me.
And rude is the opposite. A rude person interrupts, doesn't respect others, or shouts.
I always remember a quote my teacher said. Politeness is free, but it brings you many friends.
Beautiful.
Another important word, honest.
Yes. Honest means you tell the truth. You don't lie. People trust honest people.
And the opposite is dishonest, but be careful. Very strong.
Yes. It's softer to say, I'm not sure he's telling the truth.
And now one of the most important characteristics. Confident.
Yes. A confident person believes in themselves. They try new things. They speak clearly.
For example, she is confident in meetings.
And if someone is not confident, you can say, he is not very confident.
English is polite. We use not very to soften meaning.
Like, she's not very organized.
Speaking of organized, useful word.
Organized means tidy, clean, and planned. For example, her room is always tidy and organized.
The opposite is messy.
For example, his desk is messy. There are papers everywhere.
Ha ha!
Let's bring these words into a real-life story.
Yes, stories help the brain remember.
Yes, stories help the brain remember. Let's imagine two coworkers, Emma and Lucas.
Emma is kind, polite, and very organized. Her desk is always clean.
Lucas is friendly, funny, and talkative, but messy and sometimes late.
One Monday morning, Lucas forgets an important meeting.
Emma sees him running and says, Lucas, the meeting starts in 5 minutes. I printed your papers.
Lucas laughs. You saved me again, ha ha! You're always so organized.
Emma smiles. And you make the office fun. We all enjoy your energy.
See? Opposite personalities. But they work perfectly together.
Because character is a beautiful mix.
Catherine, let's teach more useful A1, A2 personality words.
Yes. For example, helpful. Someone who likes helping others.
For example, my brother is helpful. He helps my parents.
Someone who gets angry fast is short-tempered.
Or you can say, he gets angry easily.
Someone who is calm and relaxed is easygoing.
Someone who worries too much is a worrier or anxious.
Someone who never gives up is determined.
Someone who enjoys being with people is outgoing.
And someone who prefers being alone is introverted.
Catherine, I think this is a good moment to show how all these personality words work in everyday life, not just in a list.
Yes, because English learners sometimes memorize adjectives, but they don't know how to use them in real contexts.
Exactly, and character words are all about context. When to use them, how to use them politely, how to mix them together.
So let's imagine a simple situation. A new class begins today.
5 new students enter the classroom.
The teacher looks at them and tries to understand their personalities.
One student looks confident. She walks straight, smiles, and sits in the front row.
Another student looks shy. He sits near the door and avoids eye contact.
One student is talkative. He starts speaking to the person next to him immediately.
One is quiet. She sits down, listens, and waits.
And one is friendly. He smiles and says hello to everyone nearby.
See? Without any words, we can feel character.
And this is why English learners must know personality vocabulary. It's real-life communication.
Now, John, how do English speakers usually describe people in conversations?
Usually with simple combinations. She's kind and friendly. Or, he's funny but messy.
Exactly. A1, A2 learners don't need complicated grammar. They only need the pattern. She is plus adjective.
For example, she is calm. He is honest. They are polite.
And when you want to describe behavior, you can use he is always, or she never.
Yes, like he is always late. Or she never gets angry.
These are very natural English structures.
Let's add a small mini-story so learners can hear this grammar in action.
Let's imagine two neighbors, Alice and Ben.
Alice is easygoing. She smiles at everyone and never gets angry.
Ben is different. Ben is short-tempered. He gets angry easily, even when things are small.
One morning the trash truck comes late.
Alice says, "It's okay. Maybe they had a busy day."
But Ben says, "This is terrible. Why are they late again?"
Alice laughs softly and says, "Ben, relax. Maybe today is just a slow day for them."
Ben takes a deep breath and says, "You are always calm. I wish I was like you."
See? A1, A2. English can describe deep personality differences with simple words.
Let's teach more useful adjectives.
Yes, for example, generous. A generous person likes giving, sharing, and helping.
For example, my uncle is generous. He always buys gifts.
Another good word. Serious. A serious person doesn't joke a lot.
And the opposite is funny. Someone who makes people laugh.
Another word. Careful. A careful person thinks before acting.
And the opposite is careless. But be careful. Careless can sound negative.
So learners can say, he is not very careful.
Yes, always softer.
Now, let's imagine a workplace situation. Many learners need this for jobs.
Yes, let's imagine a small office with 4 employees.
Employee 1, Sarah. She is hardworking and organized. She finishes tasks early.
Employee 2, David. He is friendly and helpful. Everyone likes talking to him.
Employee 3, Anna. She is shy, but she is very kind and polite.
Employee 4, Mark. He is funny, but he is sometimes late and a little messy.
One day the manager says, "We have an important project to finish today."
Sarah begins working immediately. She makes a plan.
David helps everyone understand the plan.
Anna quietly organizes documents.
And Mark brings coffee for everyone and says jokes to keep the team happy.
Ha ha!
At the end of the day, the manager says, "Great job, team. You all used your different personalities to help each other."
And this is exactly how character works in real life. People are different. And that is good.
Now, John, let's teach some very common behavior verbs for A1, A2 learners.
Yes, verbs that describe how people act.
For example,
And we can connect them to personality words.
she is helpful. She helps people.
He is friendly. He smiles at everyone.
He is rude. He interrupts people.
She is anxious. She worries a lot.
He is funny. He makes people laugh.
These are simple but powerful combinations.
Let's create a personality quiz for listeners.
Yes, a small game.
I describe a person and you guess the word.
All right.
This person is relaxed, calm, and doesn't get angry easily.
Easygoing.
This person talks a lot.
Talkative.
This person never lies.
Honest.
This person is never on time.
Not very punctual.
This person likes giving and sharing.
Generous.
This person becomes angry fast.
Short-tempered.
Good.
Now let's introduce another story to make the vocabulary stronger.
Yes. Let's imagine two friends planning a trip.
The first friend, Lena, is organized and careful. She wants to plan everything: hotel, transport, food.
The second friend, Sam, is easygoing and spontaneous. He says, "Don't plan too much. Let's just enjoy."
Lena says, "But what if the hotel is full?"
Sam says, "Don't worry, we will find something."
Lena says, "You are too relaxed."
Sam laughs. "And you worry too much, haha."
Finally, they travel together. Lena keeps the trip organized.
And Sam brings fun, jokes, and a relaxed atmosphere.
Two different personalities, one perfect trip.
This is why understanding character is so important. It helps you understand people and enjoy relationships. John, I think it's time for another story. Something a little deeper this time.
Yes, a story that shows how personality affects relationships, school, work, and even daily life.
Let's imagine two classmates meeting in a library.
The first student, Daniel, is quiet, polite, and very hardworking. He likes studying alone. He likes silence.
The second student, Sophia, is friendly, talkative, and very confident. She likes group study, discussions, and speaking with people.
One afternoon, Daniel is reading a book in the library.
Sophia enters, sees Daniel, and says, "Hi, are you studying for the test?"
Daniel looks up and says, "Yes, I'm trying to understand the grammar."
Sophia sits next to him and says, "Let's study together. I can explain."
Daniel feels shy, but he says, "Okay, thank you."
Sophia explains the grammar with energy and examples.
Daniel listens carefully and smiles. "You're very helpful."
Sophia laughs. "And you're very hardworking, haha."
They continue studying every week.
And because they have different personalities, they learn from each other.
Daniel becomes more confident.
And Sophia becomes more organized.
Two different characters. One successful team.
John, this is why I love teaching personality vocabulary. It helps students understand real people.
Yes, and it helps them describe their world in simple, clear English.
Now let's teach some extra personality words that are useful for A1, A2 learners.
Good idea. For example, patient. A patient person waits calmly and doesn't get angry easily.
And the opposite is impatient. Someone who doesn't like waiting.
Another word, brave. A brave person is not afraid to try new things.
And careful. Someone who thinks before acting.
And its opposite, careless. But again, be polite and say, he is not very careful.
Another good one. Creative. A creative person has new ideas.
Yes, for example, she is creative. She makes beautiful drawings.
Another one. Reliable. A reliable person does what they promise.
For example, he is reliable. When he says he will help, he really helps, so.
And fun. A fun person makes activities happy and enjoyable.
Not the same as funny.
Yes. Important point. Funny means someone makes you laugh.
Fun means the activity or person is enjoyable.
For example, he is fun. Not he is funny unless he makes you laugh.
Now let's bring all of these into a final story. A big one.
Yes, a story with many characters, so learners can really feel the vocabulary. Imagine a community center where people meet every Saturday for group activities.
The group has 5 members.
First member, Emma. She is organized, patient, and careful. She likes planning.
Second member, Ryan. He is outgoing, friendly, and talkative. He likes meeting new people.
Third member, Noor. She is shy but very kind and polite.
Fourth member, Leo. He is funny, creative, and full of ideas.
And the fifth member, Maya. She is hardworking and determined, but sometimes a little stressed.
One Saturday, they decide to make a small community project.
Emma says, "Let's plan everything step by step."
Ryan says, "Let's talk to people. I can invite everyone."
Noor says quietly, "I can help with food or cleaning."
Leo says, "I can design posters and decorations."
Maya says, "I will organize the schedule."
Each person uses their personality to help the group.
But during the project, challenges appear.
Ryan is too talkative and interrupts people.
Emma says politely, "Ryan, can you wait one moment? I'm explaining the plan."
Ryan says, "Oh, sorry, yes, of course."
Maya starts worrying and says, "We have too much work. What if we don't finish?"
Noor says softly, "Don't worry, we can do it together."
Leo arrives with posters full of drawings.
Everyone laughs because the posters are very funny.
Leo says, "I wanted to make people smile, haha."
Finally, after a long day, the project is finished.
And everyone sees how different personalities made the project stronger.
Emma brought organization.
Ryan brought energy and friendliness.
Noor brought kindness and support.
Leo brought creativity and humor.
Maya brought focus and determination.
Together, they created something beautiful.
And this is the message for today's lesson. Differences in character are not problems. They are strengths.
Today we explored character and behavior. Words that help you describe people deeply and clearly.
Friendly, kind, polite, confident, shy, quiet, talkative, funny, fun, generous, hardworking, easygoing, anxious, determined, organized, messy, patient, brave, reliable, creative.
And we learned how to use them in stories, conversations, and real life.
These words help you understand people, connect with people, and describe people in natural English.
And remember, English is not only vocabulary, it is communication.
And communication is about people, feelings, character, and relationships.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Bridge English Channel.
Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this lesson.
Keep practicing your English every day.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.